Hey folks, this is Ben with Ben's Campers here in Monongahela, PA. Today we're taking a look at a unit we have for sale here at the lot. This is a 1988 Fleetwood Wilderness Yukon 20-foot camper. And as you guys know, if you are a frequent viewer of my channel, I really like this style of camper. I'm really excited to have it to show you guys. And we're here at the local campground where I'm going to stay the night with it and enjoy myself and test everything and clean up a little bit, make sure everything is ready to go with this one. Not a perfect camper, does have a couple flaws we'll talk about, but pretty good value for the money on this one. $3,250, $3,250. Before we get too far into it, guys, please hit subscribe. If you are new to this channel, I really appreciate you being here, whether just to see this one for sale or some of the other camper videos. I'm a small dealer in Monongahela, Pennsylvania, south of Pittsburgh. Specialize in kind of these lower priced vintage stuff. We get a lot of late model stuff too. We'll have a lot of them coming this year. Been a little bit behind with getting stuff ready, so appreciate your patience. We do have a lot coming for sale in the next few days even. So hit subscribe, help me help you, and we'll keep pumping out these low cost units because I love them, and I know that the buying public does too by the response. So anyways, yeah, 20 foot, 1988, 2 years before I was born. This is the kind of camper that, you know, my family had when I was a kid. Only in way worse condition than this one. We installed 2 new 20-pound tanks on it. They're both full. Also installed a new battery and a battery box. So it's off-grid ready. Everything working on this unit. Very nice shape. Classic vintage look. Did install a set of 4 brand new wheels and tires, 15-inch USA made black steelies there with the new chrome center cap and the carrier tires. Very handsome. Definitely like the look of that. I paid a little more for those, you know, than the China bombs, but I think they're worth a couple extra bucks. They really look sharp on this unit. Water heater there, everything working great. Water heater is actually on right now because I'm doing a little cleaning in there. Frame, chassis, all very nice in this one. All the running lights work, turn signals, everything working. Got a little bit of a rack type of deal on the bumper there for, I believe that was for a spare tire, but turn it into a bike rack or something. Yeah, what can I say? These are a nice little camper. 30 amp power. There is your furnace port, which does work. Refrigerator, it's got a 2-way fridge, which also works well. Hard to believe that 1988 is vintage, but it is. Yeah, what can I say? You know, the roof's in good shape, no leaks. Does have a rooftop air conditioner, which also functions. Plumbing, we're plugged in right now, so no plumbing leaks. Well, does need a kitchen faucet, has a little leak, but nothing serious. So let's go inside. Okay, inside the 1988 Prowler. It's a pretty pleasant place to be if you like 1980s campers. So for me, it's pretty pleasant. This is the setup here. So you have the front futon there, that makes a bed. That's the main bed. You have an overhead bunk bed. You have a dinette, classic, nice big window. Lots of overhead cabinets. There's that roof air. Ceiling's in very nice shape. There is a little water damage. Kitchen area, stove and oven. People still baked things in the 80s. Nice 2-way refrigerator. The door hinge is broken, needs a part. Should be an easy fix. So the door kind of falls off when you open it, but should be an easy DIY fix. Furnace works. It's a manual ignition furnace. So issues. There is a soft spot on the floor, right where my foot is here. It's not, you know, totally rotted out, but it does have some give to it. It extends to over here. See the discolored vinyl there. So it's not too bad. I mean, you can get away with using it for now. Maybe make it a winter project over the coming season. The water damage started up here I'm not sure what leaked on the roof. It doesn't appear to be leaking now. We had some pretty torrential rain, but there is some softness to the ceiling. It's not, you know, totally mush where I can put my hand through it, but it did get a little soft. And then it got in the wall there. This stud above the window does look bad, so it does need a little woodwork. You know, again, it's not real pressing. It doesn't demand immediate attention. One thing I will also say, all the screens are missing. I'm not sure why. Well, most of them anyways. That one's there in the middle, but well, that's a fixed window. I guess that wouldn't have had a screen. So really just this one here. That screen is missing. Let's go in the bathroom. There's the thermostat for the furnace. Really like the vintage floor tile, or floor pattern rather. It's not tile, it's vinyl, but nice 3-piece bath. Nice big bathtub for the kiddos, or the dog, or you. Ceiling very nice back here. You know, these back corners are a common issue in these. Very nice condition on this one. Pretty surprising how nice this thing is. You know, they didn't all hold up too well. A little bit of soft right here. Not a big deal. You know, my advice to you on this one is you're never going to make it perfect, so just accept it for what it is and enjoy it. Maybe fix that floor up front. Do something to the wall above the windows. But other than that, this is a very nice, very usable, clean little camper. This one's going to weigh probably in the high 2s, just under 3,000. So yeah, I appreciate you guys watching as always. Again, just hit subscribe, like the video, leave your comments. I love reading them. I appreciate all the support and everything. Again, we have a lot more coming, so stay tuned. Plenty more low-priced campers coming and some higher-priced stuff that I still think is a pretty good value. Appreciate it as always. God bless.